Most entrepreneurs I speak with unknowingly waste up to $250,000 a year on the task that they should not be doing. My name is Bunin. I'm co-founder of Parto Talent, and in this video I will show you the exact strategy and the tool that we use for auditing the time for highly successful entrepreneurs to understand what they need to offload and how much time and money it actually costs them. Here is the problem. The more successful you are, the more valuable your time is, and you need to be guarding that with everything that you have. If you think that because the certain task is important only you can do it, you're that wrong. The email to a client that just complained about something is super important. The meeting that need to be scheduled for tomorrow morning after your flight is very important as well. But you are not the only person that can do that. So if something is important, it doesn't mean that you are the only person who have to hold on to these tasks. In Parto Talent, whenever we were onboarding clients, I originally built this audit tool so we can actually show them the tasks that they can and should be delegating. Because I heard it all the time, entrepreneurs saying that, hey, I'm not sure I have enough to delegate. Once I just show them this tool, they understood immediately they need for an executive assistant or for somebody else to delegate these tasks to. As of right now, we ran more than 500 entrepreneurs through this tool with an average waste of about $74,000. That's why we are mentioning this on the tool as well, that you will see in a second. When I ran my own results, I was shocked. I realized that I'm wasting 40 grand just on managing my own email, so I delegated it immediately to my EA as well. If you are not yet delegating, I created a dedicated video that will show you exactly how to start it, and it also uses this tool as a first step. So let's dive right into this. So in this tool, you will be able to understand exactly what is your loss and what are the priority tasks that you should be offloading, and more importantly is to understand the return on investment. So if you are to offload it to someone else, if you don't have this person on your team, you need to understand if it's even time for that. We also will show you exactly how much money these tasks are worth, so you will be able to make a judgment whether or not it's time for you to hire somebody to offload this task to. So once you start your free calculator, just choose what best describes you, and after that you will have approximate annual income. This is your personal income, what you are valuing your year on, right? So as you can see, this are like pretty wide brackets, so I will choose like 200 to like 500 bracket, and in here under estimated hourly value, put in how much you would charge somebody to pick up your brain, so for a quick consultation, or how much you would pay to somebody else to get an hour of your time back. So if there is somebody that again is taking your time, and let's say you're coming to some dinner and they want to have you there but you desperately don't want to go, would you be willing to pay them $200 to skip it? That's the question you can answer here as well. I will put the amount that they charge for consulting that helps it on. Then you continue to the task selection. So in here we populated a lot of tasks. I heard a couple of times that again this is a lot. I can tell you this is not enough. There is much more that entrepreneurs are doing that they shouldn't be doing. Go through these tasks and tell realistically what are the tasks that you spend your time on. We ask for a minimum of 3, but in majority of cases I see entrepreneurs going on the maximum, so they choose up to 10 in here. So email management, let's say calendar scheduling. Are you the one doing customer service? Are you replying to customer emails, customer complaints? Are you the one to do client communication? Are you the one to do market research? Are you the one to do expense management? Are you tracking all of the expenses in the first place? Are you the one to do social media management or content creation? Are you fixing your website from now and then, managing your own travel? Choose whatever is applicable in here. Then click to continue time and analysis. So in here, you will see already pre-selected times that I know for sure entrepreneurs on average spend on these activities. In here, you will see again on email management, it's like 1 hour a day. Usually it's like 4 times a day for 15 minutes, and this is your hour basically. Go ahead and analyze your time to understand if you are spending actually an hour or maybe it's hour and a half. Calendar and scheduling, usually I spend less on that. Social media management, usually I spend more on that. So replying to all of the comments or leaving the comments or working on the content plan. Research tasks, if you're doing research competitors, or here's a very important thing, your personal research tasks are also in this bucket. Did you spend 2 hours choosing advent calendar for your wife? Go ahead and put it in here because that can be done by somebody else. Next, travel planning, 2 hours monthly. I would say it's more like hour and a half, but for me it's usually twice a month. So yeah, let's do 2 hours. It's fine. Finding the best deal, finding the hotel, booking everything, collecting all of the confirmations in one place so we can access them whenever you're in the airport. All of this stuff drains your time. Content creation, 2 hours weekly. I think it's more. Let's do hour and a half, one twice per week. And then website updates, usually it's less. Customize this if needed. If not needed, you can just move forward. Click get my results now. The tool is completely free. It's not gated. You will get your results immediately in here. You will see in my case here exactly I'm spending 20 grand of my time on these activities. This highly depends on the hourly value that you set up and the actual task that you chose. So if you feel like it's too much, not enough, go ahead, customize this. Like you can go back and customize these values and get updated output. But then if you scroll down, if you think to yourself that, hey, I can't really delegate all of that, I still need to do some email, I need to do some travel and so on, you can see how much money you would save just by delegating portions of these tasks. If you delegate half of this, it's already 10 grand a month. In our case, in Parto Talent, right now we are charging $3,000 a month for our executive assistants that are full-time dedicated to you. So that alone is a 3x return on this investment, which is better than majority of investments that you can make. And below you can see the exact breakdown for each of these tasks, like how much time and money you're spending on all of them. If you're ready to move forward and if you want to jump on a quick call to better structure a delegation and see what executive assistant would suit you best, you'll be able to do it in here. Just click this button. Or if you want to do it yourself, just scroll down below and we build you a full 14-day delegation blueprint on how to start delegating this by yourself. So how to start tracking your time, then how to document the processes and recording yourself using Loom and other tools so you can start offloading this, then understanding the priority of the task that you're looking to delegate, then reviewing the EA profile, so going through the hiring process if you're doing it yourself, or just meeting one of our EAs if you're working with Parto, doing the interviews, selecting the right EA, setting up the access, and then you start delegation, right? Then you start offloading everything. We also included our recommended daily check-ins and how we recommend to structure them. So on your feedback loop, this is what I mentioned in the other video that I mentioned before, what we recommend to do is start them with understanding what are the tasks that were done today or yesterday, what are the priorities for a given day. So this is for like beginning of the day report. What are the roadblocks and questions, and what is the plan? Also some of the communication rules. Go ahead, use this tool to better understand where your time is going through, and that will allow you to start maximizing your output as an entrepreneur, because you'll be focusing on the activities that actually move you forward. What you need to understand about this audit tool, that this is just a calculator. It shows you some raw numbers, but you need to look at this not as a problem but as an opportunity, because anything that you offload, if you put these hours back in your business, you will be growing not linearly. You will not be having like this $200 per hour that we mentioned, but you will be growing exponentially, because now you will be able to implement a system that only you can build in your business that will skyrocket it, versus just you focusing on admin and operations work. So here is the action item for you from all of this video. Just go ahead and use this tool and understand the most important task that you can delegate right now, the task that you spend the most of your time on, and see if there is anyone on your current team that you have that you can offload this to, or look for a person to delegate this to if you're not working with one of our executive assistants. If you found this video helpful and found an insight that you were looking for, please subscribe, and I see you in the next one.